If you've ever dreamed of riding alongside fierce monsters, forging bonds that transcend mere battle, Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection might be the ultimate game for you. The series has stood out within the Monster Hunter universe by emphasizing story-driven gameplay, character development, and an emotional connection to your Monsties, the monsters you befriend and raise. Monster Hunter Stories 3 brings players back to a vibrant world teeming with classic monsters and new creatures alike. It expands upon the previous entry's expansive lore and introduces a fresh narrative with an intriguing twist, hinted right in the subtitle, Twisted Reflection. From the early trailers, it is clear that Capcom aims to deepen the storytelling aspect, focusing on the complex relationships between riders and their Monsties, while evolving the traditional RPG mechanics fans adore. The art style retains its charming, colorful vibe, enhanced by improved graphics, more detailed character models, and immersive environments that bring every village, forest, and mountain to life. While details are still under wraps, Monster Hunter Stories 3's story weaves mystery and suspense into the classic adventure formula. Players will once again assume the role of a rider, destined to tame and bond with monsters known as Monsties. The Twisted Reflection subtitle suggests that themes of duality, identity, and perhaps moral ambiguity will be central. This could mean players face tough choices that reflect upon their own values or confront darker elements within the monster world. Early teasers hint at a shadowy force that threatens the fragile peace between humans and monsters, perhaps warping the bond between rider and Monstie. Returning characters from previous games may also play a role, alongside a cast of new faces whose stories promise emotional depth and stronger connections to the player. Monster Hunter Stories is known for its turn-based combat combined with strategy that goes beyond button mashing, and the new installment promises exciting enhancements. Enhanced monster bonding. Building on the fracture and break system, the game will offer even more nuanced interactions with monsters. Expect deeper customization options, new abilities to unlock, and possibly a more dynamic relationship system that influences combat and story. Expanded monster roster. Alongside iconic beasts like Rathalos, Xenogri, and Nargacuga, fans will see new monster species and subspecies, some of which seem inspired by folklore and mythological creatures, offering an exciting twist to monster designs. Turn-based combat evolution. The classic rock-paper-scissors battle system returns, but with new mechanics adding layers to strategy. We might see environmental effects, team synergy bonuses, or real-time elements blended into turn-based fights. Exploration and quests. The world is expected to be more open with side quests, mini-games, and monster hunting activities that expand how players engage with their environment and gather resources for crafting. Capcom has announced that Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection will be available on Nintendo Switch and PC, broadening the player base. This is a significant move to accommodate players who want high resolution and smooth performance on larger screens. Preliminary information confirms improved loading times, enhanced animations, and richer sound design, making the game's world more immersive than ever before. Multiplayer components are also rumored, possibly allowing friends to trade monsters or team up for cooperative challenges, adding a social dimension. The art direction remains a strong point, blending anime-inspired character and monster designs with lush, colorful environments. The soundtrack, composed by longtime series collaborator Masato Kanematsu, is expected to feature sweeping orchestral scores mixed with catchy, upbeat battle themes to keep players emotionally invested throughout their epic journey. Voice acting is believed to be more dynamic, with fully voiced key scenes that will add depth and personality to beloved characters. Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection is slated for release in the second quarter of 2026, with pre-orders opening soon. The Monster Hunter community eagerly anticipates the continuation of the spin-off saga and hopes Capcom will deliver the perfect blend of nostalgia and innovation. Early gameplay reveals have sparked discussions about potential competitive modes, more accessible difficulty settings, and deeper endgame content aimed at hardcore fans. This game holds a special place because it merges the thrill of Monster Hunter's epic beast battles with heartfelt storytelling. It appeals not only to longtime Monster Hunter fans, but also to RPG lovers who crave emotional narratives and character growth. Twisted Reflection could redefine what Monster Hunter Stories games represent, a reflection of personal bonds, choices, and the ever-deepening connection between humans and monsters in a beautifully realized fantasy world.